Okay, I only got 15% of my battery left, but I got half an hour, it says, of recording videos. I can't even do that much. It's hard for me just to practice talking to myself for a long period of time. At least I'm hoping the camera will help me because I can talk to the camera. But there's just so much going on. I can't understand a lot of this stuff. Like every time I keep on looking at these Obama, or no, not Obama, Bernie Sanders supporters, how violent they are, and how they think that it's their right to be able to take money from other people and have you give it to them. They don't understand how it's your responsibility to work. Right now, you're giving away your information to Facebook, and they're going ahead and selling your information to advertisers. And you get none of that money, but Mark Zuckerberg and other people over at Facebook get money, even though that me and my dad's tax money went to go develop the program they're using called LifeLock. We could have LifeLock gather your information, make a duplicate copy of you out on a supercomputer. You can be your own private security system. You're able to keep track of your house even when you're not home. I mean, you can keep if your car has internet, you can keep track of your car. You're always gonna have whatever you want to be. You can have multiple copies, 1,000 copies of you. You can have one in Congress, one reading over all of the files that they're doing, so you know what's going on. You will have the back information on people. A lot of times, I've noticed we don't have back information on people. You can't go back and find out what people were doing in the past. Well, it's really hard. You can find it, but then, because Google is a private company and Facebook is a private company, people delete all that information. So once you display it, it becomes harder. Once they find out all that information out there, we're gonna have to hide it from people. But if we had a government free speech on Facebook, we wouldn't have to worry about a private company hiding it. They wouldn't have no legal right to hide the information. Then we could know what is really going on. Who really wants slavery? Why does the group that supports Muslim slavery? It's the same person who has black slaves in America. They're trying to convince you that Republicans are Nazis, but Nazis were progressive. They had nothing conservative about them, and they want to take over the whole world, just like the Muslims do. The Muslims and the Democrats, the Nazis, Muslims, and the Democrats are all in the same party now. If you look, they're anti-Israel. Whoever says that the Democrats support Israel. They only support the evil part of Israel. When Satan came over, came down from the moon, because he got kicked out of the secret base, the secret moon base, and now he lives in the hollow earth. And that's why they're trying to convince everyone about a flat earth and everything. And so you're not understanding what's going on in the whole world. You don't understand the whole Bible. Well, we don't even have the whole Bible. They have the Bible and the Vatican, where they have false idols under the Vatican. Why would you want to keep a false idol if you're religious? There's no need. I mean, we kept, because we want to keep our history, we kept the Democrat statues, but they're going in having the stupid kids rip them down, that they don't realize they're just trying to block history so you don't respect the Democrats are the slavery party. The Democrats are the party that started Jim Crow. There's a lot to do about the Democrats, how evil they are. They have more in common with the Nazis. The Republican Party is anti-Nazi. When Trump got into office, one of the first things he did was kick out a Nazi that was living in New York that somehow managed to be there for years. I don't understand why people didn't kick him out earlier, even though and they tried to keep you in school that the Nazis are Republican, but they're not. The closest thing they have was nationalists, but they were globalists. They were only, for some reason, they were taught Christian nationalist over here when you went to school. I went to a public school, but was privately funded by the state because I didn't like my public school. I had issues with that, but I didn't like to go. So my issue was they had to lock me into a private school where I would have to go. But of course, my school credits did not transfer over to the public schools because they were doing in 0.5 credits instead of full 5 credits. So for my civics, I got 4.5 credits. In order to get my 5 credits needed to graduate, I'd have to wait a whole year and take a whole semester of it just to get my 0.5 credits. So I was like, let's do this. I'm gonna go enjoy the Job Corps and got my GED, because that diploma is a lot. And if you have the knowledge, why do you need to sit through a bunch of stuff of them trying to brainwash you? You know, you want knowledge, we sell government cell phone where we can be the computers, the Android copies of us can be our own personal education. You get a government cell phone, you talk to copies of yourself. But we can figure out what we do for parents. So you're always with your kids. You can hear what is going on around him. You're always there. You're on his cell phone. The reason we're having abortions is because people don't have enough money to afford the kid. It's not because of any medical reason or anything like that. We should be growing the kids in the hospital. You don't have the money to raise a kid, we'll have the hospital take it out of you and grow it in the hospital. There should be, if you can give the kid away with no damage to you, it should be grown in the hospital. No matter whether it's within the first couple of weeks or months and months, it should be grown in the hospital. We need more practice doing that, proving that girls are not needed. We don't need their attitude. They do not have a right to kill a baby. They have a right to give up their baby to the hospital, have them grown in the hospital. You do not have the right to murder. Why do girls get special privileges? I don't think that's right. Girls should not have any special privileges over guys. They're already getting extra bonuses because they get time off work when they get pregnant. We don't get time off work for getting pregnant. Well, if we were getting paid $200 an hour, we could take time off of work and not use our phone for the whole pregnancy, or be sitting at home using our phone and keep when we're in contact with them. So we're at home getting $200. That way, we have copies of ourselves working all around, getting 10 cents an hour. And that money would help pay your $200 an hour. You have so many copies of you out in public working. Remember The Sims? The Sims was a training to get you to train how to play yourself as a digital copy. You can schedule yourself to go to work. It'd be a lot better. I mean, why are we working when we can have digital copies of ourselves work for us? Okay, I don't understand. We have the technology. Why don't we use it? Oh, people don't want to have the government know anything about, but they'd rather have a private company or the employer know about them. As a legal immigrant, I'm okay with the government knowing about me, because then I have control over the government. As just a legal immigrant, I don't have control, but as a citizen, I would have more control. Because right now, the only ones that don't have any information that the government knows are illegal immigrants and people who have no social security card. But once you have a social security card, the government knows about you. Why isn't your social security card a government cell phone? That would make more sense. The government wants to know about you. I want to know about the government, what the government is doing behind my back. Has anyone read the Paris Climate Accord? Because I know I haven't. From the parts people have read to me, there was a lot of bad stuff that was there to trick America and to allow China to pollute. So this worldwide pandemic might not be bad because the pollution from China might go down. But right now, because of all the bodies they're burning, it's going up. And whoever says that the numbers are anywhere close to what they're saying, that's not true. You don't block out millions of people if only a couple thousand have died. There's no way you're gonna block millions and millions of people. More than, I think it's more than a couple 100 million. I don't remember, but you don't block out a couple 100 million people just for a few thousand deaths. I mean, they said there's 40,000 infected and only 1,000 deaths, and then they blocked out over 500,000 people, or 500 million people. Okay, I think that's more like there's 40,000 deaths. That would make a little more sense. But, there's no way that there's so many people being locked in houses if there was only 1,000 deaths. Most of the people are dying, I guess, the virus. Okay, well, have a good day. Thank you very much.